So we're going to continue on. Sometimes I'll put an extra piece of leather on top of this thick leather that I use, so I can reach underneath it. So there's only one piece of leather I can feel underneath. You know, some people will hold it in their hand, freehand it, and can actually pull on the flakes, or you can feel the flakes coming off. But you get a lot of cuts that way. I use a piece of leather. You can really feel it. You still have to support the whole piece. So we've got a platform here. I'm going to knock a few pieces off this high side here. Same thing on the other side. You can see it went almost all the way across. It's a good thinning flake. Bunch of those. There we go. It hits a steep edge over here. It just stops. Sometimes it'll run down and thin out. If you hit them too hard, they'll go all the way across. It's called overshoot, and gouge out a big part of your edge over here. And I bring the edge back to the center. Kind of helps me visualize where to go from next. Look at it on edge and see. Still got a really high crest here. I think we'll bring this whole edge up and then hit some across here. Bring that thickness down. At this point you want to be looking at the overall shape, as you're making your platforms you can also be shaping it. And you can see this is pretty straight edged here, and this has a big bow in it, a big curve. And we're going to try to straighten the piece out at the same time. When you're grinding, it really helps you to visualize where the actual platform is too. Sometimes after you do a hit or two, you want to just regrind it, just so you can see that little white dust. It's right on the platform, usually where you want to hit. Being real careful on the towards the end here. Across, good. Sounded terrible, but it went across. Oh, there we go. Not that I wanted to show you this, but this was too hard of a hit, and traveled across and broke out the other side. It's called overshoot, and it just, the shockwave will just roll over the edge and gouge out a half moon shape. You can do this when you're pressure flaking on an arrowhead or doing percussion, and it makes a really sharp thin edge over here, which is terrible because you can't use it for a platform, you have to move it back in. But that's overshoot. It thins your piece, but it really takes a toll on the edge.